Welcome everybody. In this video we're going to learn how to play Full Sun. This is very easy. This is a game for 3 to 5 people. It's going to take you about half an hour, maybe longer if you're playing with the full 5. To set up this game, all you have to do is take away some of the cards depending on how many players are joining you. If you're playing with a full set of 5, you'll use all of these cards, but as you can see from the symbols in the bottom corners, some of these cards are only going to be used if you have at least 4 players, and some of them only if you have the full 5. So we're only going to be playing with 3 right now, so I'm going to set these cards aside, and I'm going to deal out for our first round. So in every round of this game, the hand size that people get dealt depends on the number of players. Since there are 3 players with us, everybody is going to get 8 cards. Should be 8, and there should be a few cards left over in most cases, which you should fan down and put somewhere that people can see them. You're not going to get to look at these cards, but as you can see, every card suit has a different back, so you're going to get to see which suits were not included in this round. Just like everybody's hand, you can see the backs and see what suits of cards that they have. So this is a trick-taking game. Just like another trick-taking games, how this is going to work is the leader of each trick, which is going to be the dealer, so me to start off with, is going to play a card from their hand, and we're going to go around the table. The dealer can play, or the leader of the trick can play any card they like, but after that, everyone has to follow suit or play a card of the same suit as the player before them if they can. Now, Steve doesn't have any red buds like I played, so he's going to put down a black locust. And now Peyton has to play a black locust if he can. Watch out, this is a little bit different than most trick-taking games. You are not following the suit of the first card played, but of the last card played, the player right behind you. Once everybody has played a card, the person who played the highest number wins the trick. There are 2 7s in this case, so ties are broken by the number of pips on the bottom of the card. Black locusts have the most pips, so in this case, Peyton is going to win this trick, so he'll scoop up these cards. And since he won this trick, he will lead the next trick. He can play any card he likes, and then I have to play a card of the same suit if I can, which means I have to play this card. And we're going to keep going just like this until all the cards are gone. Now, I haven't actually explained how you win. This is not a game where you're trying to win as many tricks as possible. Tricks in this game represent sunlight, and every species of tree has different light preferences. Some want a lot, and some only want a little. So in each round, your objective is determined by the final card you play, specifically its suit. In this case, the card I ended on is a black locust tree, which wants a lot of sunlight. There are 4 pips on the bottom of this card, so my objective for this round was to win exactly 4 tricks. I did not succeed, as you can see. I only won 3. But Peyton here ended on a red bud, which wants 2 tricks, and he won 2 tricks. So he is going to get a point. And Steve over here ended on a sycamore, which wants 3 tricks, and he's won 2 plus this last trick. This last trick also counts, so he gets a point. And the winner of the game is the first person to get to 3 points. So you're going to keep, if you want to play a full game, you're going to keep playing rounds until somebody gets all the way to 3 points. Just a few things will change from round to round. For example, the dealer will typically rotate to the left, so I'm going to pass this deck over here and he'll start dealing. The direction of play will also alternate. So you saw in this first round, play went clockwise around the table. Next round, play will go counterclockwise the other way. The next round, play will go back to being clockwise again. People will also get additional cards in later rounds depending on how many points players have. So just for example, let's pretend that Peyton here actually had 2 points. So I'm behind, right? I don't have any points. So in addition to the normal 8 cards that I get, I am actually going to get 2 additional cards for a total of 10. And since Steve has 1 point, he is 1 point behind the leader. There's my 2 extra cards. He is going to get 1 extra card for a total of 9. You are not going to play additional tricks. The round will still be over as soon as anyone is out of cards. So we're still just going to play 8 tricks, but people who are behind on points will have a few more options. The last thing that I'll explain, which probably won't come up often, is the tiebreaker. So what happens if 2 players get to 3 points in the exact same round, right? So let's say Peyton and I had both gotten to 3 points. Well, let's say I had won by ending on a beech tree. I'd only won one trick. It looked like that. Let's say Peyton had won by ending on a redbud, like this. So you're going to look at the card that you used to score your third point, the suit you used, which for me is a beech tree, and you're going to look through the tricks you won, and you're going to find anyone you like, and count the number of cards of that suit in it. So I won with the beech tree. The trick I won has one beech card in it, so my tiebreaker score is 1. Peyton's tiebreaker score, he's going to use this one, is 3. So Peyton would win the game in this case. Now, if you actually tie the tiebreaker, then you actually share the win for the entire game. What I haven't taught you yet is how you actually win the game.
No, this is going to be a retake.
That's fine. This is fine.
Well, you know what? This is how not to win.
This is how not.
I have all the tricks, but I can't win.